story. So have you noticed that I have not gotten around to talking about the debate over transgender bathrooms? Yeah. We actually had a very interesting discussion, remember, some months back on this issue? And interestingly enough, even though this sounds like one of those issues where there's no resolution whatsoever, we actually, I think, had a reasonable discussion and a meeting of the minds about the standards for those bathrooms. Remember, we actually had a transgender caller who, said that he understood some of the concerns and proposed a solution that I don't think was terrible. Now, in North Carolina, they're all caught up with the issue of, should men with male junk, let's put it that way, with male equipment, should they be able to use women's rooms? It's legitimate to be concerned that your 8-year-old daughter is using a room and a man who considers himself transgender is able to use that. Is that a legitimate concern? Well, yeah, it's a legitimate concern. But I think in North Carolina, what they did was they passed a law saying that you were restricted to, correct me if I'm wrong on this, by the way, that if you are, that you should be restricted to using the bathroom with the gender that is on your birth certificate. Is that correct, basically? In our discussion, I remember, the solution was, or at least the proposed compromise was, that you should continue to use the bathroom, you should use the bathrooms that aligned with, how do I put it this way, depending not on what was on your birth certificate, but on what equipment you have at the moment. If you follow where I'm going, that if you still have the male equipage, you should use the male bathroom, whatever you happen to think. If that ever changes, if there's ever any change through surgery or anything, and yes, you may have been born a male, but if you no longer have any of the male stuff, then I think it's reasonable to say that you use the bathroom that aligns with your anatomy. Okay, that would be a nicer way of putting it, right? That you use the bathrooms that are aligned with your anatomy. That I don't think is quite as controversial. On the other hand, this assumes that people are prepared to be reasonable about something like this, and unfortunately, there's no reason to believe that people are.